Alright guys, hello, my name is Shane, and just like last week we spoke about the United States, this week we're going to talk about another English-speaking country. This week we're going to talk a little bit about Ireland. Now, Ireland sits on the west of Europe. It is the third largest island in Europe after Iceland and the United Kingdom respectively. And the country has a lot of interesting things about it. It's very unique. In a lot of ways, culturally, linguistically, and in terms of history. So I'm going to go through some small facts about Ireland. The first one you need to know is English is not the first official language of Ireland. The first official language legally is Irish. And that is why the name of the country is not Ireland, it's Éire. English, it's Ireland. In Irish, or Gaeilge, it's Éire. Okay? Éire. I'm able to speak a little bit of Irish, but I don't speak a lot, and I'm not going to continue for the rest of the video. Now, the symbol of Ireland. Everybody thinks that the symbol of Ireland is the shamrock, which is a small plant. In fact, it is not the shamrock, it is Brian Boru's harp. So it's a small golden harp. And the official presidential colour of Ireland is blue, not green. I'll get back to that, and I'll explain why when I return to it. Now, what else do we know about Ireland? Ireland has a lot of history, like I said before. And because it's got a unique language and a unique history, it has a lot of stories. So we have a very strong storytelling history in Ireland. And that's also why we've been given a nickname, the Isle of Saints and Scholars. So the scholars are those people who we talk about that have created wonderful stories and been, let's say, lauded around the world for their writing skills. For example, you've got W.B. Yeats, who is a poet, a writer, a person who works in theatre, and in fact, he was one of the first Irish people to win the Nobel Prize for Literature. And there have been a number since. What else can we say? The land of saints and scholars. I've talked about scholars. Let's talk about saints. So we've got lots of saints in Ireland because Ireland has been traditionally a very Christian and Catholic country. Now, the most important saint in Ireland's calendar, or the most important Saints' Day in Ireland's calendar, is St. Patrick's Day, which is on the 17th of March every single year. Now, St. Patrick, funnily enough, was not actually Irish. He was born and raised in what is now Wales, which then was part of the Roman Empire. What else about St. Patrick? We all associate the colour green with Ireland and the colour green with St. Patrick. In fact, St. Patrick's primary colour was blue back in the day. It wasn't until the 1700s that the colour changed to green to represent Ireland and the Fenian, which is the struggle, the warriors of Ireland trying to struggle for their freedom from, at the time, the British. So, the shamrock, I said that I'd get back to that. The symbol of the shamrock is an informal symbol of Ireland. It's the national plant, yes, but it's not the official symbol of Ireland. Now, we use it in, for example, the rugby logos because we don't use the official national one. That's another issue. But the shamrock comes from the story of when St. Patrick was trying to teach the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. He picked up a small plant, and with that there was 3 leaves. The shamrock isn't even a plant. Shamrock is shamrog, which means young clover, which is a plant that is common everywhere around the world. What else about Ireland? We have people that live all over the world. And in fact, where there are Irish people, there are Irish bars. There is an Irish bar in almost every corner of the world. It is more popular than McDonald's. There are, just like there is a Chinese shop in every single town and city in the world, there is almost always going to be an Irish bar very, very close by. So we've got quite a strong culture for an island that is so small. The population of Ireland is only 6 million people. That's less than in Catalonia. And if you want to see what the size of Catalonia is compared to Ireland, think about this. So it's quite a small population for quite a large area. I'm going to leave that with you guys. Think about some of those facts, and I hope that you've learned a little bit about Ireland that you didn't know before. As we say in Ireland, when we say goodbye, we say slán, which means good health to you. Okay? So, slán and good night and tolif.